Hi. Banging. Welcome if you have just joined. It's Donald Johnson from Middlesbrough, North East of England today, and we are live on Dazzle's Football Stand for the United v PSG live Champions League preview. United a minute on a really good run of form under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and this will be his toughest test. Or will it though? Because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer faces obviously not many injury issues, unlike PSG, who have two big injury issues. Edinson Cavani's going to be out of this game for the first leg. Doesn't say anything about the second leg. However, also Neymar is going to be out for both legs. So this is a positive for United because it gives us a bit of a more of a chance of winning this game. We go into this game on the back of a 3-0 comprehensive victory against Fulham. 2 goals from Paul Pogba, including a penalty, and Martial getting on a score sheet. It shows, doesn't it? It shows what a difference Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has made at United. You look at some of the players we've had, Pogba, Rashford, Martial, players who didn't play particularly brilliantly at under Jose Mourinho's third season. However, now you look at United's form and the players at the minute now, we're 4th in the league. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's come in. He's completely transformed the team around. Pogba has now been involved in about 15 or something, at least 15 goals that we've scored so far. He's playing incredibly well. He's got 2 goals himself against Fulham. He's scoring goals relentlessly, even for fun. Martial. Pogba and Martial were two main players who I felt had a very poor, didn't have a great season, should I say, under Jose Mourinho. This was obviously in the first half of the season. Didn't think he had very good at the minute. Pogba 13 goals. Thank you very much for that. It shows what difference they've made, and now we're seeing them. They seem to have a lot more freedom on the pitch now, rather than them being sat on the bench looking like a load of plebs under Jose. So in Solskjaer's news conference, if I can get it up. Martial more suited to Solskjaer. Okay, so Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was asked if he had any idea that he would be in charge of Manchester United when the Champions League draw was done in December. Solskjaer says, "Of course, I didn't know. I was watching it with my son Noah, and said, wow, that is a tough challenge. But we have given ourselves the best possible opportunity in the way that we have gone into tomorrow's game. When United ring and ask you to help, you say yes. It's a fantastic game to look forward to. The Champions League is a fantastic tournament, and it is a test for our whole team." I agree. It is going to be a tough test because you look at some of the players that are playing in PSG's team. They have the likes of Verratti, Di Maria, who probably is likely, I think, most likely to make his return to Old Trafford. It's obviously going to be the first time that he's going to be playing against United since he left. And Kylian Mbappe. Of course, they don't have the 2 main players, of Cavani and Neymar, but Di Maria and Mbappe are known for scoring goals in the Champions League and in the league for PSG, so they can score between them. I'd say combined them this season, they've scored about, I'd say they could score at least about 3 goals between them in a match. I mean, they're doing well. They're capable of scoring goals. There's also Verratti. There's also I can't remember his name now. They got Dani Alves. Have they got Dani Alves? I think Dani Alves is still at PSG. Yes. So Buffon as well, one of the Juventus legends. So they've got a couple of good quality players in their team. Of course, Neymar and Cavani, if both of those were playing, we would have no chance. But I think we can fancy our chances. I think we have a good chance against these. And I know you look at their defence, Thiago Silva, Marquinhos and all them. I mean, there's 2 good defenders. But are they as good as Lindelof and Bailey? Well, I think Bailey and Lindelof have shown this season under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer they've got a fantastic defensive partnership. Smalling and Jones showed that they had a good partnership between them in the Fulham game, which I was very surprised because I've never seen anything good from Jones this season, or Smalling. So it was quite extreme, really, wasn't it? But I think this season Bailey and Lindelof will have to play against PSG. My predicted lineup: David De Gea in goal. We have to play David De Gea in goal, otherwise we're going to get tonked. Back 4 of Luke Shaw, Bailey, Lindelof, and I think Ashley Young's going to play at right back. I know he doesn't really suit the right back position yet, because my issue with him is he does keep getting exposed. He gets exposed a lot of times at right back. So who knows? But who knows what's going to happen beyond the review? But he can get exposed. But at the same time, I think we could win if we play the same lineup that we did against Fulham, but with obviously twist. Matic, Herrera, the 2 central defensive midfielders. 3 in front: Pogba, Martial, and Lingard. And up front would have to be Marcus Rashford. This is going to be United's toughest test. We all understand that. I don't think United will lose. I do think we'll win, but I don't think it will be by a comprehensive margin. I'm going to say 2-1 United. Have I got any paper to write down the predictions? Should do, yes. Because I've run out of paper in my notebook, so I'm going to have to get another notebook. So, get your predictions in. Your predictions are open. Liam Martin, Claire Crawford, Nick Mullen, Rashford Jawara, thanks for joining everyone. Riley, Xbox Beast, Jacob Middleton, thanks for joining. I've just said my prediction, Liam, for 2-1 United. My prediction's 2-1 United, I hope, lol, says Liam as well. So Liam has gone for 2-1. I think a lot of people will probably go for 2-1. Oh, my. Can't get the thing to work. Here we go. MUFC 2-1 PSG. Just writing stuff down here. Welcome to John, by the way. When Nick Mull says United will lose because a lose is coming, I don't think we'll lose. Because if you look at PSG's possible squad, I think the squad they would probably play at the minute would be. Let me have a look. All teams. If I have a look at the PSG without Neymar and Cavani, exactly Rasmus. If I have a look at the PSG squad in their last game, who were they against? Was it Bordeaux? Two ticks. Hold on a sec, go back. Trying to sort something out here. PSG without Neymar, Cavani. I'd already seen that. Rasmus also says 3-0 United. Good comprehensive victory. I don't think it'll be a comprehensive victory, but who knows? Rasmus. I don't think my phone's turned on. No, my phone's not turned on, mate, so you won't see a message in there. But if you put a prediction on there, put it in the comments because I can't take them on Insta. Sorry, not Rashford. Rasmus say 3-0 MUFC. By the way, welcome to Rob Beswick. Thanks very much for joining the stream. Please drop a like until you've done so. Fino alla fine. I don't know what that means. Forza Juve. Leon. I don't know if it was Leon. I can't quite remember. Blah, 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 blah. PSG team news against United. Predicted lineup. 2 world stars born, both out. Yeah, we know that. That's Cavani and Neymar. won't be able to show you this, but Cavani was injured in the 1-0 win against Bordeaux. That's what it was. Oh, come on, hurry up. I'm trying to get onto this. We should try and defend their away goals. Turn it off. Because it is important to defend away goals. Yeah, I mean, if they get an away goal to Old Trafford, then I tell you that like, it puts them in contention to go through. Away goals is vital, so we need to avoid getting any away goals from them. Oh my God, damn it. How long's left on it? Okay, I'm going to have to disappear a sec. I need to go and get the laptop charger. I'll be with you in a moment. Let me get the music. I'll put the music back on in a sec. Now to just get the charger. Okay, right, we'll get this plugged in. Oh, bum. You know what I'm going to do? Take that out, put that in, done. Sorted. There we go. Apologies, guys. Right, apologies about all of that. Let's have a look at some of the comments that have come in. They lost and OLE rushed to watch it. Okay. My prediction is 2-1 to United. Everyone's gone for 2-1. Yash as well has gone for 2-1. Wob Beswick with 2-1. Right, what was it in? Finna. Oh yeah, I saw that. Means until the end. Yeah. Me personally, I dislike the away goal rule. Yeah, I think it's harsh, and I felt obviously this is now to do with United, but I felt it was pretty harsh on Juventus. Well, I wouldn't say was it. No, it wasn't anything to do with away goals for Juventus losing against. No, they lost against Real Madrid. That was because of a last minute penalty. Never mind. I'll take back what I was going to say. I want the away goals to just disappear. Yeah. Also, VAR. It looks like VAR could be introduced into the Champions League as well. Anyway, is it charging now? Is it charging? Yes, it is. Good. Right, it's charging. Right. Cavani's expected to miss the match with a thigh injury that he picked up in the 1-0 win against Bordeaux. Kylian Mbappe will almost certainly lead the line for the Parisians and be backed up by former United winger Angel Di Maria. So it looks like he's going for a 4-4-2. There will be no Godin either. Oh yeah. Ronaldo will be up and wearing to go against Atletico. He likes playing against Atletico. Rumours that the away goal might not be valid in the future. I would welcome that. Yeah, definitely. They lost to Real Madrid a last minute Ronaldo penalty. Bit harsh to be honest. I don't think it was a penalty. I will go for the 3-2-3-2 formation. Oh, that's a 5-3-2 formation then. I'm guessing 3-1 to PSG, Nick Muller. I think if anyone's going to win, I don't think it'll be a comprehensive win, to be honest with you. 2-1 seems to be the most obvious prediction at the minute. If Real Madrid win the Champions League for the 4th time in war, I'm done, and they'll probably win it UEFA Madrid style. Yeah, I don't think Madrid will win it this season, to be quite fair. Usual 4-3-3, counter-attack and win the game. Fair enough. PSG, normally, well, for the fact that Di Maria and Mbappe is leading the line and he'll be backed up by Di Maria, looks like he's going to go for either 4-4-1-1 or 4-4-2. So I think he's going to go for 4-4-2 with, this is Thomas Tuchel. I think Thomas Tuchel's going to go 4-4-2 for PSG with Mbappe and Di Maria up front. That'd be a bit of a strong combination because they can score between them. Cavani's and Neymar's absences will boost United's chance of reaching the quarterfinals of the tournament, which fans couldn't have fathomed a few months ago. But somewhat surprisingly, United's caretaker Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was disappointed that the duo won't be playing. But yeah, I mean, I can see why. He probably wanted to see them play, you know, try and see if we can get them. I really think this is our year to win, but I may be wrong. But I think Chiellini's will pocket Griezmann. I'm sorry, but I think Griezmann will score. I can see Griezmann scoring. However, Cavani is only expected to miss the first leg, not the second leg. By the way, what is your feeling about Young's contract extension? I'm gutted because I feel that the board is rewarding mediocrity. Same feeling with Phil Jones's contract extension. Yeah, Ashley Young for me, he hasn't been too bad, but I think for him he's like he keeps getting he's getting exposed. He's getting exposed all the time at right back. He doesn't suit the position, but do we have a right back that's available? Because Darmian and Valencia, I think, are both still sidelined. So at the minute he's doing an okay job at right back, but he's not my number one preferation. So I wouldn't be too surprised if it did happen. Jones's I was a bit annoyed about, but less said about that the better. Athletic. I see Costa scoring for Atletico. I think we will edge it past Atletico. Who knows? Predict 1-1 in the Stadium, the Wanda Metropolitano. My prediction, Liam, I've already said 2-1 to United. Predicted lineup for United away in the Champions League is a 4-2-3-1 with Buffon in goal, Keher, Kimpembe, Thiago Silva and Bernat. I forgot when Bernat had moved there. As the back four. Marquinhos, Paredes, Verratti. Sorry, Marquinhos and Paredes are the two CDMs. And then Verratti, Di Maria, Draxler. Draxler! Yeah, I knew I'd forgot about him. And then Mbappe up front. That would be possibly that one. United squad ahead. So a 4-1-2-2-1. What it looks like. United's don't know whether there's a particular line for United, but hold on a sec. Nick, you've already said, yeah, we know that. Prediction does for Atletico Juve. I think the first one will be a draw, and I think the second one will be... I think it'll just be draws. I think it'll be going down to it'll go down to away goals. I can guarantee it. United. 3-1 United, says Glenn Matthews. Thanks for joining. Also, those who don't know, I've put Crucial Game for Ollie as the title because this game, if we knock out PSG, then it means that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, it's been rumoured that if we beat PSG, he's going to get the permanent job. Don't think that's going to happen, no, but I think he might get the permanent job anyway, regardless. 11 games unbeaten. His first 11 games unbeaten. as United manager. 10 wins out of 11. That'll do us. That's 31 points out of 33 if all of them were in the league. So, in all competitions, I say. Then Matthews 3-1 United. Morata's going to score a hat-trick. Joking. Morata scored a worldie for Real Madrid. But it was offside. Yeah. What the hell's that music? Oof, wow. Martial can reach Ronaldo's level. That is a certain lie. This game, I think, is to decide if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Will he get the permanent managerial job if Rio or not? Or will he not? I mean, it's going to be all down to this. I think you look at this, he should get the permanent managerial job. I'd like him to get a permanent managerial job. Because I think he's worthy of doing it. I think United will edge through because PSG are bottled us. Hat-trick for Rashford. One ignorant, stupid Liverpool fan said Ronaldo's bigger than Juventus. Oh, wow. Can't really say that over one player. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said it's too simple to suggest that he will get the job on a permanent basis with wins over PSG and Liverpool. This is an important time for us because we got PSG tomorrow. We then have Chelsea away next Monday. Liverpool at home next Sunday, and I won't be able to watch it because I'll have rehearsals. Brilliant. Well, I'll be able to watch the first half, but that's it. Palace again, then Palace away, which we should win, but the game's tomorrow, mate. It's tomorrow night. 8 o'clock kickoff. Your predictions are still open, by the way, in the comments as well. So, let's have a look here. Not really organised today, I apologise about that. Blah, blah. Oh! Excuse me, mate. Excuse me. Note about PSG United, just all PSG news. Kylian Mbappe has played 26 goals this season in all competitions, and he has scored 22 goals. So he's on a good record. He's on a very good record. That's about as good as Rashford's, I'd say. I think Ashley Young will retire on a high after next season. Yeah, fair enough. Can we do that against Chelsea like City did? I don't think so. I don't think we'll beat Chelsea like that. Will you be able to watch it again tomorrow and stream it? I don't know if I'll be able to watch it. Depends on what's happening on the days. And I can't tell you anyway because I've told you multiple times. Hopefully we can beat them 8-0. Don't think we'll beat Chelsea 8-0. Guarantee that, especially when it's away. No news about United, but I mean, what are your thoughts on this game? It's gonna be a tough game. I mean, there's no arguments about that. I think a lot of people have said we go in this game as underdogs, but I think we go into this game as the favourites now because there's no Cavani, there's no Neymar. We've got a good chance. However, Di Maria and Mbappe are two good players, and I think our defence will struggle regardless of which defence that we put out. Love seeing Martial at the conference, said Glenn Matthews. Yeah. Please drop a like if you haven't already done so. Very much appreciate it, guys. But I think we all know that everyone's saying that this is going to be decided for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and stuff. But I don't believe that. I actually don't believe it. I know I've said I know it says crucial game for Ole. It could decide his future. Probably won't. But who knows? Who knows what this board are going to do? I mean, you have done a couple of crazy things, given an extension on Phil Jones's contract, which I thought was very questionable, a bit daft as well at the same time, because I don't think he deserved it. And you know, it shows. I mean, you look at some of the players that we've seen. David De Gea has been as good as he normally is. Martial, Pogba, Rashford, Lingard, whoever as well. So there's about 5-6 players you could name that have come on leaps and bounds under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, comparing on how they did against with Jose Mourinho. Reason I think that Martial and Pogba have overcome their fears and stuff and are playing like absolutely amazing. Playing like it's like watching Man City now under Solskjaer. It's because when we had Jose Mourinho, they had a very unprofessional relationship. And I'm on about Martial and Pogba, yeah? They had a very unprofessional relationship with him. And Pogba wasn't getting started. He was never going to be captain. And, this is the issue. We can't afford for players of that calibre to play that bad. No, was it the fact that the players didn't want to play under Jose, or was it because Jose's tactics were crap, playing park the bus all the time? Who knows? I mean, I can't really say, but I couldn't tell. I mean, I'd say it's debatable. The manager, Jose Mourinho, did absolutely crap with some of his tactics, playing park the bus against Liverpool, but sometimes I felt the players didn't play for him. So it was a bit different. What's the difference between Chelsea and a taxi driver? A taxi driver wins more. Taxi driver's got more cups, probably. That's probably what the joke is. If we beat PSG and Chelsea, I think we're going to the Liverpool game as favourites and win the game 2-1. Let's hope so, because we don't want the Scousers to win the league. Because we'll never hear the end of it for ages. That's a fair point. Taxi driver only lets 4 in. I thought it'd be something daft. Young close to Man United extension now. Wouldn't be a bad thing for us, really. Wouldn't be a great one either, but it wouldn't be bad, because Ashley Young plays at right back at the minute under Solskjaer. He doesn't suit that position. However, he's doing decent down the right hand side at times. He reminds me of Ryan Shotton, Middlesbrough player. He does decent down the right hand side, but him and Luke Shaw sometimes can switch wings, so you can play anyway. He's like an out and out right back at the minute. Who is actually a left back, but he's playing at right back, isn't he? So it's a bit of a weird thing for him, and I think he's coping well playing in that position. It's not his favourite position, but he's doing well coping with the pressure that he gets down the left-hand side. Please drop a like if you haven't already done so as well. Massively appreciated whilst we do this. United are finally back. PSG are going to get battered. Ole, ole, ole. Oh, what's happened? Something's going on. Right, there we go. Started. My only issue with Ashley Young is when he is at right back, he's getting exposed too many times, which is allowing the opposition to find pockets of space, to put the ball through the channel, put the ball down the wing and stuff, and get themselves into the penalty area without any issues. If we play back 4 of Young, Bailey, Lindelof and Shaw, then I think we have a decent chance against them. Unless obviously some natural disaster happens where we don't play well. PSG have a decent defence. Thiago Silva, Marquinhos, Bernat, who's doing decent there from Bayern Munich, and of course Dani Alves. Of course he didn't start against Bordeaux, or he's not even in the predicted lineup. But I think that's a pretty strong defence. I think it could be a game. I think it could be just one of those games where the two teams just outdo each other and it ends up being a stalemate. But I think there'll be a couple of goals in it, and I think it'll be a tightly matched game. Do you think we'll get top 4? It's a bit early to say at the minute, because when you look at the table in the Premier League, you've got City on 65 points. We're 14 points below. We're 4th on 51. Arsenal and Chelsea, both on the same goal difference, 5th and 6th on 50 points. It's too early to say whether we're going to get top 4 or not. We'll see what comes of the next week or so. We'll see what happens against Liverpool, and then that might decide it. But I don't know, because I don't think... I can't say yes or no yet, because it's too tight. There's only 1 point separating United and Arsenal and Chelsea. So, it's too early to say, really, in my opinion. So I wouldn't really be able to give an answer yet. But I'd like us to finish in top 4. Better than finishing 6th and 5th. What's this? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said the squad is 2 years away from a title bid. 2 years away from being Premier League title contenders, but do not need a squad overhaul to get there, says Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. United won 9 of 10 games in all competitions since Solskjaer replaced Jose Mourinho. But we played 11 games, actually, in all competitions. Currently 5th, 14 points behind City and Liverpool. We're too far behind this year. Well, yeah, we know that. I mean, we're not going to get... we were never going to win the league this season with the way we played. And I still don't think we will, but I think for the minute our main target's getting top 4 and possibly getting somewhere in the Champions League. If we beat PSG, it's going to be an absolutely monumental achievement, I'll tell you that. Chelsea for Kante with a Lukaku swap. That won't happen, mate. I hope so, but I don't think that's going to happen one bit. Do you still... no. United need 300 million. We won't get that from the Glaciers, I'll tell you that now. So, that probably won't happen. 2-2. United 2. United 2's gone for 2-2. I'd take a draw, but the issue is with 2-2 is in the second leg, PSG will be leading by away goals. We'd have to get an away goal at PSG in order to go through. So it'll be a bit of a tough one. We'd have to get at least 2 goals to go through. 2 away goals or even 3, but it depends on what happens. We don't know. Anything can happen to the Champions League. It's unpredictable, isn't it? I mean, no one expected Barcelona to get knocked out by Roma last season. I do like PSG. Alright, okay. It would be an interesting battle. But I don't think there's much more we can talk about. The predictions are open in the comment section down below. It's going to be an intriguing contest. Both teams definitely going to go for it. Jake Finrock's put, "Hi mate, I'm cack." I think he means back. Yeah, he does. Message removed from... Message put for review. Oh, Glenn Matthews put PSG playing a beep league. I wouldn't say it's a bad league. It's just it's nowhere near. It's nowhere near the quality and the it's not as feisty and as tense as the Premier League. It's not as exciting, basically. Let's just say that. Maybe we could swap Lukaku for Douglas Costa. And I've heard we're looking at... I've heard we're wanting him, but I don't think we'll get him because he's doing well at Juventus. And I think Rob Beswick would definitely tell you that now, that he's not leaving. I won't be able to tell you, Liam. I'm not allowed to tell you about that now. I've told you, not allowed to write, so not allowed to tell you. Probably will be, but I don't know. Paul Goldsmith, thank you very much for joining the stream. Please drop a like if you haven't already done so, guys. Very much appreciated. Don't think there's anything else that I was going to talk about anyway, but your predictions for tonight's game, not tonight's game, for tomorrow night's game. Your predictions are open till kick-off. So get your comments in the live chat if you want to now. We're going to stay in the live chat for the next 2 minutes or so. Whilst we're in the stream. And, of course, your prediction down below. That's going to be the end for tonight's stream. Thank you all very much for joining. And we're going to leave you out with a bit of this. Take care, and we'll catch up with you all later on. Ooh.